Rappers who ruined their fortune with dumb decisions. Hello and welcome to another exciting video. Rap music has a reputation for requiring musicians to live a particular lavish lifestyle. You have to exhibit such things in real life when you compose songs about how much money you spend all the time. The lifestyle is feasible for many of the most successful rappers who also put money aside for a rainy day. However, due to numerous reasons ranging from child support, criminality, large entourage to tax dodging, rap is littered with former stars who have gone broke. So stick to the video till the end to know which rap stars squandered away their riches and how. And do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel for the more exciting content. Now, let's begin. 50 Cent. At one point, 50 Cent's cash flow appeared to be limitless. According to New York Post, he sold almost 30 million records, made a reputed $60 million to $100 million on his vitamin water investment, had endorsement deals with Reebok and Right Guard, and ran a thriving record label and apparel firm in 2015. His problems arose from his unlawful activities. He planned to humiliate the mother of Rick Ross's child because of a quarrel he had with Ross. Without her knowledge or consent, 50 Cent bought a sex tape of the woman, recorded a voiceover mocking her, and posted it online. He was sentenced to pay $7 million in damages by a judge. He was also found guilty of stealing the design of his G-Unit headphones from another firm, for which a judge fined him $17 million. So 50 Cent promptly filed for bankruptcy, claiming that the judgments, along with other obligations, surpassed his net worth of $25 million. DMX. DMX had 5 #1 albums and was one of the most popular rappers of the late 1990s. Yet his finances are in shambles, despite the money that must have flowed in at one point. He filed for bankruptcy in 2009, but the court refused him because he had delayed the case unnecessarily. Things didn't seem to improve and he tried again in 2013, blaming the difficulties on past reputation's bad financial management. DMX claimed to have only $50,000 in assets, earn as low as $1,677 per month, and be in debt to the tune of $1 million to $10 million, including $21,000 on a leased automobile and a staggering $1.24 million in child support. However, the judge dismissed DMX's bankruptcy application, finding irregularities that made him appear untrustworthy. Finally, the IRS came after DMX for the $2.29 million he owed them in 2018, and he was sentenced to a year in prison for tax evasion. MC Hammer. MC Hammer had every reason to believe that the good times would continue indefinitely. His 1990 album, Please Hammer Don't Hurt Him, is still one of the best-selling hip-hop albums ever. Hammer's net worth was estimated at $33 million at the time by Forbes. But just 6 years later, he declared bankruptcy in one of the most well-known celebrity financial disasters in history. And we know where all of his money went. There was a $30 million mansion, and then there was the most epic entourage ever. Hammer had 200 people in his entourage on his payroll, which cost him $500,000 to $1 million per month. He said he had several hundred creditors when he filed for bankruptcy. His brother, a slew of lawyers, the IRS, a couple of banks, American Express, limousine companies, department stores, and utility companies were all listed on the 36-page list. And he even owed football player Deion Sanders $500,000. Bow Wow. Bow Wow began releasing songs at the age of 13. He's had a string of hits since then, and he's also dabbled in acting, starring in films and television series. So you'd assume he'd have amassed a sizable sum of money over the years. But based on what he told a judge in a child custody dispute in 2012, that could not be further from the truth. Bow Wow told the court that he only made $4,000 per month and had just $1,500 in his bank account. This might be because he rented a Ferrari F430 4 years ago and fell behind on payments within months. When the leasing firm demanded payment, Bow Wow was hit with a charge for more than $200,000. He didn't pay it, and interest added up to over $300,000 by 2012. He was still unable to afford the lifestyle he believed he should represent online by 2017 when he posted a photo of a private aircraft on Instagram with a message heavily indicating he was about to travel to New York in it. However, someone noticed him flying commercial and shared a photo on Twitter. Another internet sleuth noticed that the photo of the private plane was taken from the website of a Florida firm. He labeled money evil in 2018 and said he'd donate his to fans. So it's possible he's always wanted to be broke. WYCLEF Jean. WYCLEF Jean, as a member of the Fugees, topped the charts with their album, the score reaching 6 times platinum. He had a great solo career as well. However, the same winning streak did not correspond with his monetary situation. The IRS issued Jean with $2.1 million in tax liens in 2010. His previous attorneys filed a case 4 years later alleging that he owed them $100,000, and that, despite setting up a payment plan, they had not received any money. Jean owed IRS $2.9 million by that time, as he had evidently not bothered to pay them. This might explain why Jean treated the charity he established as if it were his personal piggy bank. According to Business Insider, Yale Haiti went under in 2012 after spending less than half of the $16 million it received on real charity activities. Jean paid himself $100,000 to appear at a charity event, gave hundreds of thousands of dollars in charity to his family, friends, and defense counsel, and paid $100,000 to Jean's alleged mistress, to name a few dubious transactions. XZIBIT. Long before he started hosting Pimp My Ride on MTV, XZIBIT had a thriving rap career that began in 1996 and included a platinum and 2 gold albums. But it appeared that the popular show, in which people brought in their old, beat-up automobiles for bespoke makeovers, was his true cash cow. It barely ran from 2004 to 2007, and XZIBIT and his bank account were caught off guard when the show was cancelled. XZIBIT made $497,175 in 2007, but just $67,510 the following year. After losing his lucrative TV job, this was a dilemma given the lifestyle he had become accustomed to throughout his prosperous years. He had properties in California and New Mexico, and his 7,650 square foot mansion was imminently foreclosed in 2009. Even though he had a show about cars, he didn't own one, and instead squandered money leasing a Range Rover for $2,230 per month. By 2010, he had amassed a debt of $1.4 million. XZIBIT also had a tax problem, which he couldn't entirely blame on the termination of his show because he failed to pay in 2006 and 2007, and then again in 2009. The IRS came for their money between 2008 and 2010, claiming just under $1 million in unpaid taxes. XZIBIT attempted to file for bankruptcy, but his petitions were rejected and his property was seized. That's all for today, folks. We hope you have found the video informative and fun to watch. Also, tell us in the comment section your views about the rappers who have gone broke. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon next to it for regular updates. Goodbye!